Hey, what's going on, guys? I meant to do this video on last Friday, but it just hit me that I didn't do it because I made a post inside of the group this morning. I realized that I didn't make a video post. So what I want to share with you all is how you can actually get more sales with your MyEcon Income Shift Pro business by using guerrilla marketing tactics. Now, after you watch this training, this is not going to be like everything that you can do. This is just going to give you some ideas of things that you can do that's going to help you to get your first initial sales. Now, in order to hit the very first rank, inside of EVP, or the second, which is Executive Vice President, you only need 2 signups. There should be no reason why more people aren't hitting this level inside of MyEcon, because that's the simplest thing that you can do, okay? All you need is 2 people. So especially if you do this with the guerrilla marketing tactics, you should be able to hit that rank very, very quickly. And if you actually apply multiple of these things, you should be able to hit that rank before maybe the end of the week, actually, to be honest, right? And like I said, the things I'm going to be sharing with you all is very, very simple, okay? Because a lot of people are getting caught up in the, wanting the new technology, the secret, the ads, and everything else. And a lot of that stuff you don't need in order to have success, all right? So if you're watching this, you're probably thinking, okay, like what is, guerrilla marketing, okay? So guerrilla marketing is an advertising strategy to promote products or services with little money. So if you caught my training that I had did about Facebook and how you can actually earn up to $10,000 or more per month with Facebook, especially for your MyEcon business or whatever, that's a form of guerrilla marketing. Because in that entire training, I just talked about how you can put just post on your social media on Facebook, and you don't have to spend any money on ads. You don't have to spend money on solo ads or anything like that. Those things you do want to do, especially like solo ads, especially in the beginning, if you don't know a whole lot about paid advertising. But that's a form of guerrilla marketing. Guerrilla marketing is where you're actually going to get, get in the trenches and actually, like I said, like if you went to a networking party and you actually walked up to people, shook their hand, built that relationship, and doing things like that, right? You can do that and you can close, like people are doing this right now, right? They're having these one-to-one conversations and are closing, like 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure deals by having conversations with people, right? They're not trying to hide behind the computer and then just trying to throw a lot of money at Facebook ads and then complain that they don't get any sales. Because at the end of the day, this is still a relationship business. You still have to build that relationship with people. People still have to be comfortable with pulling out their credit card and buying whatever it is that you're offering. So that's what I'm going to be talking about inside of this training, okay? So again, these are just some of the things that you can do. It's going to help you to kind of jog some ideas inside of your brain. But one thing you can do is build relationships with Facebook inbox marketing, okay? So this is, when I talk about this, I'm not talking about messaging random people. Start with the people that you're already connected with on Facebook. A lot of those people, you have just accepted their friend request or they accepted yours, and you never have made any type of contact. You don't comment on each other's posts or whatever else. They're just taking up space. And you're probably just taking up space on their friends list, okay? So why not inbox 10 to 20 people per day you're already friends with, and you're not going to go in with the idea of selling. You're just going there to build the relationship. Say, hey, we've been connected on social media. We never really connected. We don't like each other's posts, and I just want to, figure out a little bit more about you, and I want to share some things about, my life to you as well. That's all you're going to do with these conversations. That's it. Now, if they end up asking you what it is that you do, yeah, you can tell them, but still don't try to sell them, right? They only asking you what you do online or whatever else. And you can start off with that, right? And then eventually those conversations may lead into a sale, or they start paying attention more to what you're doing, because if you're following that Facebook training that I talked about a few weeks ago, if you're following that, trust me, they'll be back in your inbox in another week or two trying to figure out what it is that you do or asking for your link to sign up. But you have to build that relationship, okay? So that's one way you can do it. Provide value in Facebook groups, okay? So if you're inside of any MyEcon business or something like that, and people have questions, ask the questions, provide value, and that kind of goes into the next point I was talking about. Be active in these groups. Don't just join these groups and don't say anything in these groups. Provide value in these groups. If people have questions, answer them or whatever else. Because in a lot of these groups, there's a lot of people inside of these groups who do not have a sponsor. So if you're inside of these groups and you're showing up and you're providing value, you're answering questions and things like that, guess what? They're going to inbox you, to get your link for your business, right? Because they're seeing your name pop up all the time. But if you're just inside of these groups and you don't do anything inside of these groups, you just go completely MIA, you're missing a lot of money by doing that, okay? That's how you're going to stand out as a leader. That's how you're going to stand out as a person of authority, because you're helping people and you're doing things and you're standing out inside of those groups. So that's why you want to show up inside of these groups, okay? So that's another thing you can do. You can create your own Facebook group and provide value. Now, if you know that you're not going to be active in, as far as like maintaining your group, then I would highly suggest that you don't do this option and just stick with the option of, posting in other groups and providing value. But if you know that you're getting ready to take this business seriously and you want to be a leader and you want to be seen as an authority, as an expert in this niche, then what you want to do is you want to create your own Facebook group with your name and provide value in there. Provide value. When I tell you, if you do that, if you lead with value, people will ask you for your link. I'm telling you, this stuff is so simple, and the fact that it's so simple, a lot of people won't do it. People always think it, like Facebook ads and all this stuff like that, is going to be the faster way to success, when it's actually the guerrilla marketing strategies that's going to help you to get signups more quickly. Because people, I think people are focusing on Facebook ads and doing all the crazy stuff or all the really techie stuff, that they're not seeing the results. But if you had just got to being one-on-one with people, you would have hit the first rank by now. So if you haven't hit the first rank inside of MyEcon, trust me, it's because you're not doing this and you're trying to focus on maybe all the technical stuff. Don't worry about the technical stuff. You can still do that stuff in addition to this, but this will help you to get those initial signups. And if you do this, you can actually do like a few $100s per week with MyEcon. Easy, by doing free strategies, free guerrilla marketing strategies, okay? And then also when you're making a post on Facebook, inbox each person that leaves a comment, build a relationship, and also go onto their page and like some of their posts, interact with them. Again, you're building that rapport. You're building that rapport, you're building that friendship, you're building that relationship. So now it's going to make it a little bit more comfortable once they start seeing your posts and they're starting to see what business you're talking about, that they'll probably inbox you and ask you about your business. Again, this is about relationships, building rapport. This is what's going to help you to get sales. If you're not building relationships, you're not building rapport, like I said, they'll go to somebody else on social media who's doing all that, right? So again, all this stuff is really, really simple, guys. Another one you can do is create a lot of YouTube videos. You don't have to be perfect. We're not looking for perfection or anything like that. But if you just create a lot of YouTube videos about MyEcon and Income Shift Pro, just create a lot of videos, right? And somebody goes onto YouTube, they search MyEcon, they may see my video, they may see some other people's videos, but if they see 15 videos from you, they're going to pay attention to you more because you done put out way more content than maybe me or somebody else who's doing videos on MyEcon, right? So if you just put a lot of YouTube videos out there, people are going to perceive you as the expert because you have pushed out a lot of content, you push out a lot of value, and people want to, they feel like they can, if they join MyEcon or Income Shift Pro, that you're going to help them to have success because you're pushing out the content, right? So that's a great way that you can do that. Again, in YouTube, it costs no money to create a video on YouTube and upload it. It costs no money. Also, when you are receiving leads, let's say if you're using the Income Shift Pro marketing system, if you're receiving leads, something that you can do is you can search by their name or their email on Facebook. And if you find them, send them an inbox message saying like, hey, I see that you opted into my list for Income Shift Pro. Is there any questions that you need answered that's keeping you from moving forward or something like that or whatever? You want to do that. Now, a lot of times you're not going to be able to find the people because a lot of people don't use the same email, but still make it a point to do it because there are people that you can find who are still using their same email and everything else, and you can easily find them on Facebook, right? So why not take it a step further? And again, this costs no money for you to do that, okay? And a lot of times, people are ready to join a business. They probably just have one simple question that needs to be answered that's keeping them from signing up. So just make it a point to, find out what it is, reach out to them and answer their questions. Also, if you, on your capture page, if you are requesting that people include their phone numbers when submitting their email addresses and you have not texted them, you want to send those people a text message about your business and you want to do it often. I'm not talking about doing it every week. You may want to do it once a week or something like that, but that way you're staying on top of mind, okay? Make sure that you are doing that. And this is something else too, guys, and people always sleep on this for some reason. And I always tell people you want to get results fast. So the very first result, again, like I'm telling you guys, is going to be to hit the rank of EVP. And all you need is 2 people. Best way to do this. Call your friends and family. All you need is 2. I know you have like at least 2 friends that you're really good, that's really cool with. I know you got at least 2 family members that you know that you always hang out with or whatever else. And just tell them, be honest. Like, hey guys, I'm really trying to hit this rank. Can you just join this company for at least the first month or 2, and so I can hit this rank? Because once you hit EVP rank, once you hit a rank inside of EVP, you never lose it. All you need is that result. All you need is that result that you have hit the first rank. And when you have that result, you can go onto your social media like, hey guys, I hit the first rank inside of this company. I'm so grateful for this and whatever else. And all you did that was call 2 of your family members or 2 of your friends. People that you already know. Tell them like, hey, pay the $47 so I can hit this rank. I'll pay you the $47 next month. You hit EVP rank. That's all you need to do, guys. Don't overcomplicate this and don't depend solely on social media in order for you to get your results. There's ways that you can get results that's going to help you to hit that first rank. That's all you need to do, guys. Hit that first rank, and then what you're going to do is when you get those people, you're going to tell them basically the similar stuff and just keep duplicating over and over again. And a lot of these people, and by doing this, you're not spending a lot of money on paid advertising or anything like that. You're already using the resources that are available to you on hand. On hand. You don't have to create anything crazy. You don't have to create any other capture pages or anything like that. Right? All you're doing is connecting with your existing audience. You're maybe putting like video content in front of those people, right? And like I said, we're not looking for anything grand. You can record a video with this software right here. It's called Screencast-O-Matic. They have a free version where you can record up to 15 minutes for free. And then if you pay $15 annually, you have the pro version and you can record longer videos. But again, you're providing value in Facebook groups. Like I said, you're inboxing your current audience, the people that you're already connected with. You're answering questions inside of Facebook groups. This is stuff that's already at your fingertips. So if you apply this, I mean, starting today, trust me, if you do most of these, you should hit that rank by the end of the week, regardless. If you do this consistently, you can start reaching, several $100s or even more every single week just by doing this stuff and not even doing any type of paid advertising. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to guerrilla marketing, guys. That's guerrilla marketing right there, where you're going to get in the trenches. You're actually going to meet people, inbox people, build relationships like that. Because when you do that, you're actually going to you can actually create more profitable, business relationships and things like that once you connect with people, build relationships, and build rapport. Than just trying to send people to a capture page and then send them emails over and over again from somebody that they don't even know. That does work. But you can get those leads to convert a hell of a lot faster if you try to reach out to those people and things like that as well. So hopefully this makes sense, guys. If you have any questions, make sure you just comment below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.